So, did you speak about the song? Did you say anything to him? Hey, Letitia. Come on. What you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? All right, here we go. Hey, Warren, what's up? Beats this thing ain't beatsin'. I feel hot. This thing on? The humidifier or fan or whatever I want. 106. Star 106 hits. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Friday edition of Free Your Mind. Feel Good Friday. We've made it to the weekend. Good to have you in my company as always. Thank you to KFC. Thank you to Pinder Tile, the Cleveland Clinic. Thank you to Cost Right, where membership has its privileges. Bahamas Out Island Promotion Board. And, of course, Pinder Tile. Good to have you in my company as always, as always, as always. Good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded. However you got here, we are Star 106 on Facebook and Natural Empress on Facebook. Shouts out to everybody locked and loaded. Channel 976 on cable TV. And of course, on the FM band, we are 106.5. All right, let's get into it on a Feel Good Friday. I want to talk about when things are nice. And that can be when you're in a platonic relationship or a romantic relationship where you decide that you are going to make investments together. All right. So, you'll have family members, you get this piece of land and, you decide you're going to chop it up into pieces. Everybody live happily ever after. Or, of course, when you become, when you get yourself into a relationship situation or situationship and you decide that you're going to start making investments together, right? Do you often think about the possibilities of things falling apart? You know what I mean? Because hey, it's known that nothing lasts forever. I mean, when you get married, it's supposed to be forever and ever, amen. But nothing is forever because we're all going to depart this world at some point. But my question is, do you put into thought the possibilities of when things don't work out? Why am I asking? All right, so here we go. And this is where you guys got to help this person out because this is, I could have this for Tuesday, a little bit, it could fall under the Trapsy Tuesday umbrella. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to put some thought into it on a Friday. All right. So here we have it. So this wife, right, before she got married, she bought a piece of land. Okay. She got the land, nice piece. She didn't do anything with it, nice and level, easy to, have vegetation um, in a great area. And now here it is. She gets involved with a dude. They fall in love. And you know what? He was living in his mommy house. She didn't want to live in the house with the mummy. And she said, listen, man, Frank, I've got this wonderful piece of land. It's in such and such area. For argument's sake, it's out in Westridge, or it's out on the Eastern Road. Y'all pick it, all right, wherever you want this house to be, right? And now they're going their separate ways. The question is, who now owns the house? I'm going to give y'all several scenarios like this where you got to think about the what if. And for the most part, when we're in a blissful situation, we don't necessarily think about the what if. In certain instances, good to do. You just push, you push forward, press on regardless. You put the pedal to the metal, however you want to, however look at it. But you have to think, the same way we think about having things for a rainy day, it's also just as equally important that we think about when things can possibly go asunder. So my question in this situation, because it's a big squabble right now. She had the land, he built the house. All right. Let's look at it again. She had the land, he built a house. Without the land, you couldn't build a house. And you couldn't live on the land without the house. All right. So, in your opinion, who owns the house? All right. I got this one. AJ said, now the day is over and the man's job is done. Turn on the free your mind and start having some fun. Thank you for that. It's a feel good Friday. Jason says, that's a mess. I know it is. And that's why I need y'all help. All right. Real life situation. This one says, who keeps the kids or the kids grown and gone? Even if the kids are grown, some of them still living at home. No kids yet. No kids yet. All right. Kevon says, tell him to pick up the house and move it somewhere else. Now, Kevon, the funny thing about that is in some situations, you can do that. There are homes, those, like I guess trailer homes. Some of them really, really nice too, by the way. They've evolved in a major, major way. But unfortunately, this is not one of those homes where you could pick up and move like somebody. All right. I mean, beautifully built house. Listen to me, people. When you talk about in fine style, he outdid himself. He stretched his dollars the best way he could to build a castle for who he considered was his queen. Now the squabble is in full effect, because she's saying, listen, bro, without my land, you get no house. And we all know how expensive land is in Nassau. Now, I want to say big shouts out to my Freeport crew where we could stretch $1 and get some prime land for some good money. I mean, I don't want to say little or nothing, quite reasonable. This is Nassau where you can't even get a drop of a piece of property for under $100,000. You know what I mean? You ain't getting much. A coconut tree, if you may. You know what I mean? So now she's saying, without my land, you could not have built this house. And he's saying you couldn't live on the land by itself. So, in your opinion, ladies and gentlemen, who owns the house? Take it to the house. We're going to take a quick break right here. I'm going to find out what's happening traffic wise. We got our eye in the sky traffic report, followed by more Free Your Mind. It's a Feel Good Friday right here on the Star. So, what y'all think? I know a lot of y'all, the first inclination is to sell the house and possibly sell the land, right? That's what y'all thinking? Who keeps the house? That's one. Okay. Okay. There's a song by Diana Ross. It is my house and I live here. Um, but you can't live in the house if you didn't have the land. So again, I'm asking you guys, in your opinion, who owns the house? Kevin, I can grab you through the screen. Oh my God. Oh, who tell you I can't live on the land without the house? I'd be one with nature. Kevin, I can strangle you. You are too funny. Beats. Quick question. I can take up your time. Just a question. Listen.
Hey, good afternoon.
Star 106 hits. It's my house. And I live here, says Diana Ross. All right, so just wanted to get a male perspective real quick because he's the one that built the house. All right. So Beats, won't take up your time. Quick question. So the question simply is, I'll use you as a prime example. Your wife bought, when she was your girlfriend, a piece of property.
Mhm.
Somebody in her family said, listen to me, Bree, buy this, invest in this right now. I know it can cost you to eat plenty ramen noodle, but it's going to be worth it. Just buy this property. She got this property out west, Westridge at that, right?
Uh-huh.
For under 100 grand.
Woo!
Oh, you feel okay? You feeling me, right? So
Woo!
she got this land and she totally overextended herself in purchasing this property.
Okay.
Think stuff now, you know.
Mhm.
But
It's an investment.
it's a major investment. It's a
Mhm.
great investment. It's a smart investment because you know what resale value on that would be anytime
Yeah.
here in Nassau. Okay, good. So we're on the same page. So then she meets you, lovely guy.
Me and myself as I am.
You same one, all right? You come along and you know what? You're like, I into you, girl. I really feeling you. And she says, you know what? Let's make life together.
Okay.
And you,
Uh-huh.
with your smart self,
My smart self.
go and build a house
Uh-huh.
on Breeze land.
Ah.
Okay?
We
Nice.
married?
Huh?
We married?
Okay, when you're married, it's an easy
Okay.
fix.
We still
Right?
boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah. But y'all live in La Vida Loca, cause the house nice, right?
Ah.
Manicured lawn, y'all have all the
Yeah.
mowing fixtures, right? Electronic gate,
Mhm.
motion
The
cameras,
shiny
lights,
gate too.
everything. This house is it right,
Yeah.
right? Y'all now break up. Who owns the house?
Um, I don't know.
How?
Let me
That's why I
specify.
asked you. I want to know.
Because you said me and my smart self, but I couldn't be smart if I build in a house on land with it in mind. Yeah, I own the house. Outright, I own the house. I pay for every nail in that house. I own the house. But
Okay,
guess what?
you don't own the
I don't
land.
own the land.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I could sell the house to her if she want to buy the house.
No, she's just a problem, and this is a real story. She doesn't want to take it to the house.
She don't want the house. She don't want to buy the house.
No, she don't
Um,
have it. She's saying
buddy,
the house belongs to her. Now I know we could take this up to the court and figure it out, right? But I'm just asking y'all think she in her right?
I'll save you the time. You take it to the court, and the court could tell you you's a fool.
Well,
You
obviously, in
can't
any
buy a
job,
house on someone else's
people do
land,
it. This is
bro.
a real story.
That's crazy. Empress, that's crazy.
I get it, but
That
I
is
in love.
crazy. So what?
She had the must stay,
Uh-huh.
right? And the must
Got off it. You got off it in no other way. Because that's crazy.
the must
Empress.
stay, the must stay said, build me a house.
You don't even need an analogy for that. That's
But then people and
crazy.
love, when they say love makes you do some crazy things, this is definitely
Uh-huh.
one of those things. And he built this house in love. When I say in love, and he didn't build it in a way where he was cutting no corners. He wanted a house that was fit for a queen.
Well,
In my Taurus Royally,
and they
she's
say,
royal voice.
and they say if you love it, you could let it walk away.
The house
Yeah,
can't walk.
You let the house walk away, bro, because that gone, you ain't getting what? You build a house on someone else's land?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So
That is crazy.
are you saying ultimately he would have to walk away from his building?
Um,
Because she ain't moving and she's in the house.
yeah, y'all just find a way to maybe work it out. I don't know if y'all want build some kind of like partition wall through the house,
And separate it.
turn it into a duplex. I don't know. I
Okay.
take the I take the
West
second
wing.
floor. You take the first floor. I don't know how y'all want to do that.
No,
But,
but see, the separation now is going to cost. You don't have it, and she never had it more than she was able to acquire the land. You talking about further construction? Who can pay for that? Who is going to pay for that?
whoever had the money to pay for the house in the first
So
place,
that's you.
because you should not build a house on other people's
We
land. I don't
get
care who you
that.
is.
We get that.
That's crazy.
Who is going to pay for it? I like your idea. Who's going to
What?
pay for the separation? You saying to divide the house?
The man of the paper house of the whoever paid for it, whoever wants it has to pay for it, because guess what? If Brie get mad, she could go find someone with a backhoe and say, move every nail off my property.
Now we've heard
Tomorrow.
stories where people have moved things.
It could happen. You can do that.
People don't normally move.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
it could happen. Depending on how big it is, they might could put it on the backhoe and paso and carry it up the road. I don't know. It might could work out. But
AJ
it's a lot
says,
of
I
risk
think
in
in
that.
terms of land, whatever's on the land is hers, and that's the truth.
That's facts.
But then, if she has any heart to know that she did not strike up $1 for that building,
Where's your heart?
where's your compassion? All right, so this one says, if a ball land on the land, then that's her ball. So, like, when you're playing bat and ball and things that
Exactly.
go across the neighbor yard. Or I give you a better example, and I've seen this happen. Give you all another scenario real quick. I saw somebody squabble this same week over avocado.
Wow.
Listen to me, people, and some of y'all might be able to relate. The avocado was hanging over in the neighbor's yard, and the neighbor picked it. And the owner of the tree made noise and asked for the avocado back because it's avocado tree. But
Oh, you're getting legal on this.
right, so of course,
How?
because it's hanging over on the fence, the neighbor says, well, it's in my yard. Theoretically, that stands to be true.
I can't blame them for getting into a fight with it. I think I feel like this
when
is
your
a whole
grits, when the tuna grits done cook, and that's the only right pair, and it's hanging over the neighbor yard. But you and your baby mommy, who you don't want Mark the baby because she want avocado.
Yeah.
She wants it. Is it rightfully theirs?
And you ever had them nice avocado? I talking about
mango.
The set, them avocado with a soft like the skin tin, and she just peel off.
Keep on killing.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then nice and yellow inside and full.
And dry.
Oh,
wet and
too,
soggy. Yeah,
exactly.
Dry ain't nothing like a good dry
What?
beer.
I'll eat that just like that. No bread,
no nothing.
corn, nothing.
So who owns the avocado?
But that's my avocado, bro. It's in my yard. What you talking about? First of all, how do you even know? How do you even know
that it over
that
there?
I picked this? Did you?
I
watch
saw
me
you.
pick it up?
Yeah, that's the thing. I
You
saw
me pick it off the tree.
Right.
Why are you looking in my yard, bro?
Oh God, that's not the point. But the point is, I see you picking the avocado off of my tree. The roots are in my yard. The branches are in my yard, but this one branch is hanging.
Now, if I had to use the cherry picker to go all the way up inside the avocado tree to try and reach one, that now I can see you getting a little mad. But if this one is this my branch of the tree, this is this basically touching my grass, and you can say, you want that? I might give you a slice.
Now, see, now the thing is, let me give you a little bit more of the story. There were other avocados that hung in the neighbor's yard that they enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
But this particular day, based on the meal that he cooked, he is saying, yeah, in the past, you've had a few of my avocados that were hanging. And I didn't say anything. But rightfully, those avocados belong to me. And I want that one.
See, when you say rightfully,
It
that's
is
where the
rightfully.
petty in me, because it's not
How
rightfully
not?
yours. It's in my yard.
But if I didn't have the tree that's planted in my yard, you wouldn't have that avocado to
Okay,
enjoy.
so what you're saying is that this is rightfully yours.
Nicholas say, how do you even know it was right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So all right. So your argument is that because the tree planted inside your yard, that all of this is yours. This tree is yours. Everything that come off this tree is yours, right?
Everything.
All right. Well, my argument is everything that come past my wall
Mm-hmm.
is mine. This tree coming to my yard, I'm cutting this
Oh,
tree
Lord.
down. Everything that comes into my yard, I'm cutting it down and I throw it in the garbage because it fall in my yard. What you
Okay.
gonna do now?
Okay, so back to the house. Because you got to argue over the people avocado that ain't yours.
I'd eat it in front of them. I'd say, mm,
Y'all could
I eat
only
the
see
seed
him.
and all.
Y'all could only see him. Kevon says, the neighbor watched you get your Eve from Genesis on. This one says, how you even know the pear was ripe? Well, when the tree made the dirt, he better clean his yard and mine.
Okay then.
Okay, I guess when fall comes along, you're talking about Letitia will know if he's count the avocados. I know people like that. No, listen. I know people who have mangoes and mangolas and avocados and coconuts that they keep a count on.
Mr. Johnson, I got to stop you right here because first of all, this area is not zoned for any professional farming. So I don't know what type of grove you think you get where you counting your stock. You need to ease up.
No, for true. Your people that count, and especially when it's coming towards the end of the season, you know how many fill in blank here avocado or mangoes that are on your tree. This one says they can have their avocado and their mangoes if they also come and clean the leaves. Everybody talking about the
You know what?
cleaning? Wow.
You know what?
What?
I leave the avocado, but I want you to come get it then. I want
With
you
my
to come in
dogs
this
in the
yard.
yard, right?
I'll
Wow.
take. You know your family from Cat Island, right?
So what?
Then you want bottle and tied it up in the tree.
What
Eat
does that
the
mean?
avocado then. Eat the avocado. You never ever done?
Wow. Please school me.
But when you see a tree
Uh-huh.
and there's a bottle with dirt in the tree, you don't eat from that tree. You never ever done?
Never.
Okay.
Teach me again. Say it again.
If there's a tree
A tree.
and you see a bottle with dirt in the tree,
Why would there be a bottle
because
with
they say
dirt
the
in
dirt
tree?
is graveyard dirt.
And what does it do for the tree?
It don't do nothing for the tree.
So why would somebody put a bottle with dirt in the tree?
It do something for you if you eat from the tree.
Oh, Letitia said, so what kind of witchcraft is that? Letitia said, my neighbor used to count his hog plums before he went to church on Sunday.
He's a hog.
We used to pick them. Why you calling Letitia neighbor a hog?
Why you counting the tree like
Because
that?
they're mine.
These are God's
listen.
gift to everyone. What you talking about? What? Now I can see if you some kind of subsistence farmer and you is take your time and grow these trees and take the fruit to market so you know how much you making for that week. But you're not, sir. You have a job to BOB like everyone else. This tree is just an extra. Why you watching what coming in my yard?
It's in my yard. So you mean to tell me, let me ask you another scenario real quick. I'm going to take a break. If you have a dog and your dog decides, because dogs tend to stray and find comfort in neighbors' yards, and the dog, this nice pit bull, decides to go next door and have the puppies in the neighbor yard. Who owned the puppies?
That's a tough one.
No, we're going to take a break on that one. This is Free Your Mind. It's a Freestyle Friday right here on the Star.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
See,
Exactly.
boss,
But the puppy one different.
why is the puppy one different?
Because them puppies expensive. What's this?
Oh, you want to go away?
I give it to him. He
Ooh.
just mentioned to me you want to do some video. He was just saying,
Oh,
boy, I'd love
no,
to.
Ooh.
I didn't know you wanted to
Hold
go.
on, I will show off.
Come on the camera.
I will show off.
Yeah.
What time it starts?
Gates open at 8.
Y'all see that, or you want me to put it back? You put it back.
I'm thinking safely
Y'all see
by
that?
11.
I do it one more time. See it.
Boss, if your dog, because I know when my dad died, the neighbor's dog ended up being my dad's dog. Oh, bless Stumpy's soul. Right? And if the dog
Thank
is
you.
a
Thank you.
pit bull and the dog end up living in the neighbor yard, but you know it's your dog, and the dog have these puppies, who own the puppies?
That's
People
all.
wanted the dog.
How? And the dog living in my yard. He lived in my yard, had puppies.
So that's your puppy.
Yeah, but then the owner coming back saying, because you know,
But
there's
the
a pretty
owner
penny.
wasn't taking care of the dog.
Exactly, but it rightfully belongs to him.
Oh well, if that, yeah,
But it's mine.
Yeah.
Same thing with the avocado. It's still mine.
no, it's different.
How?
It can't be different.
How's it different?
Is it different?
I mean, no, I
Dog
just.
living in my yard.
You take all the puppies
Yeah,
too?
but
I
the
can't even get
avocado was
two.
living in the man yard too,
Right.
hanging over. It's
I
still,
can't get two puppy. But it's my dog who was pregnant.
Yeah, but
Why have you taken care of the dog?
But the dog has come
But the
back to
dog
my
has come back and eat sometimes to
listen,
the
y'all
field.
don't speak with the dog 24/7, 7 days a week. The dog has come back in my yard Mondays and Tuesdays
Bye,
to
boss.
Friday. You just go by you on the weekend. Yes. I'm calling on your name. Oh yeah. Yeah, but your boy's a fool. And he can't run on because let me tell you something. If he was to get mad and try act up,
Wait, this
she'll
is
burn
wrong.
that house down and she can't
See,
say
and-
nothing.
But why you in the people head? That's exactly what she's saying. She will burn it down, and I'm like, you have to remember, like Michael Jackson. Remember the time when y'all was in love. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Don't burn it.
Okay, well, you see me inside the front room watching
Letitia said, why y'all
green
can't
field.
co-parent the puppies? You can't co-parent the puppies because they got resale value, baby. Money making.
Yeah.
These pitties, right?
See, Embers, that's one avocado versus a litter of like 10 puppies. We could split.
Two die, and leave it.
We could split the puppies. We could split the
How we
puppies.
the-
We could split the puppies.
That was a suggestion, but the owner of the dog saying, no, boy, push out. These my dogs.
Oh no,
You
Jared.
can't make money off of something you ain't buying. You ain't
First of all,
buying
you even know this dog pregnant, bro?
Jesus, this is how I burn it down and he'll be selling coal. Oh, y'all coal, boy. Mother sick. Y'all coal. So nobody say thank you.
Outside my yard, he tries to eat me and bite me real hard. If you don't feed him, girl, what you expect? He ain't in another yard, see what he gonna get. Every time I cry, you try to fight my cock.
You just late with me when it's time to do like backstage stuff. But there is no backstage stuff.
Uh-huh.
I will make you
Okay. I'll
access
call
it
him.
to the tent.
No, I think it is different for dogs. So
I want to know how.
no, like
Oh, you're right. Because AJ
Yeah.
said if it was a pluck cake, there wouldn't be a fight.
if it's a bugging, they'd be like,
Wait,
they be trying to get them dogs out the yard.
Thanks. Feed up. Why y'all think this a game where this real? He'll be selling coal for the rat.
No man, because if with dogs, you'd have to prove that the way that he never knew. If this was your dog and you didn't even know the dog was pregnant and the dog had puppies.
How you gonna not know the dog pregnant?
Well, if you know the dog, if I know the dog pregnant, it's my dog, no matter if it's being in your yard sometimes. They're still my puppies. If I knew the dog was pregnant, because you don't know what my plans were for those puppies.
That's like if your child Star 106 hits straight dog out of my yard. Now, you know what? Somebody made a really great comment that says if the dog was a pot cake, like Synovia describes the stray dog, then it wouldn't be a problem. But because this is a purebred pit bull, I guess what you would call the real owner of the dog, wants full custody of those puppies. But again, I've given y'all three scenarios. One, the major one that I need y'all to help solve, which is the house and the land. All right. Beast had a great idea of separating the house in two, big enough. I mean, really big enough to do that.
Yeah.
Right. But the question is, who is going to pay for the separation, I guess construction?
But my real thought is the best thing to do for this situation. Okay, it is my land. It is the house that you built. However, they are not. They can't be separated without destroying one or really devaluing one.
Right.
Because even if I tear down your house from off my land, that's gonna leave my land lower in value. Even though this out, behind the gate.
Right.
So the best thing for us to do, we don't want to be together. Fine. This house we built up together has
No, I
been
built.
torn
I
asunder.
built.
So the best thing for them to do
It's sell the
is
house.
to come to the agreement and say we can sell the house and the land together.
Well, that's how you sell. When you sell a house, you don't say I'm selling house and land. You're selling the house.
In this case, since the land is owned by one party and the house is owned by
So
another
you got to
party.
sell the house and you separate the sale of the house. When you buy in somebody's house,
No.
you don't say, "Oh, here's the price for the house
Uh-huh.
and here's the price for the land."
Yeah, but most of the times when you buying a house from someone, it's assumed that the person you
But
buying the
that's
house
not
from
that's not the
owns the
buyer's. That's
land.
not the buyer's problem.
Huh?
They buying a house that has a yard, which is the
Okay.
land.
How would you feel buying a house from someone who don't own the land the house built on?
That's between y'all to figure out. When you sell me this
Oh,
house,
Okay.
when you sell me this house, y'all divide the total
So if I build a
amount
house,
of what the house costs.
if I build one duplex on Rawson Square and I try to sell it to you'd if I get a good price on it, Rawson Square centrally located.
I love it.
Yeah, I try to sell it to you.
Near the water.
You can buy it?
Come on, give me all the specs.
Yeah.
Near the water.
Yeah,
Nassau
near the
Cruise
water.
Port. You can see,
Nassau
you can
Cruise.
hear Tyrus Riley live.
It's a great marketplace. You
Sure.
don't have to use it as a home. You could use it for businesses too.
Sure.
I just don't own.
Thank you, Letitia. Pay her the cost of the property after selling the house. That's it. And that's all.
No,
What you mean
I
no?
don't want that.
All right. Your property is
See, I have
100,000.
leverage
Remember?
now.
100,000. You've built this house.
Uh-huh.
Right? So West Ridge, you're selling it for 600,000.
Okay. Right?
Right?
And you think you giving me 100,000 out of that 6? You's a
I'm giving
fool.
you what the land costs,
Uh-huh.
which is
and I'll
100,000.
knock it down before it gets sold. You giving me half because you cannot sell it without me.
Hold on, I lost. If you, the woman, bought the property for 100 grand,
Okay.
and I, the man who built the house, when I sell the house for 600, I give you this quick math, 100,000. That leaves 500,000 for the man.
I don't want 100,000. I want half.
How you get half again?
Because the house is built on my property.
Y'all help me on.
I'm holding you
Y'all help me on
hostage. You can't
No.
get it. This is not an exchange. This is a robbery. you don't probably. I'm telling you. I want half.
Okay, so AJ said we assuming the woman don't want to be difficult. Okay, AJ said, how y'all know this woman ain't out for blood after the breakup? She can be like, that's my land, the house on my land. Tell the police she wants him off the property. He could ask her to split the house, and she could be like, why should I? In her mind saying, I want you to suffer for losing me. So the question is, what options does he have?
I don't even see that as being out for blood. Suggesting a 50-50 or 60-40 split. I don't see that as being out for blood. Out for blood is, yeah, we could sell it. I'll take 80%, you take 20. That's being out for blood.
Yeah, that's true.
50-50, that's
But why
that's
do you
fair.
think it warrants 50-50?
because
In the mind of the woman, why does she think she deserves 50-50 when she spent, her argument is, this is my land?
okay, yeah,
So-
exactly.
Why shouldn't she just get 100 grand?
Because Empress, you said it yourself. I didn't come across this land. I sacrificed for this land.
So I'm giving you your money back.
No. This is worth more than just money. This is worth me eating cup noodles for 6 years.
So that's why you getting your 100
This is
grand
why
back.
I don't want 100 grand. I don't want just the money I put back into it. I want the money of my property adjusted for market price, as well as time and suffering, as well as emotional damages.
Letitia says, man, they just need to post it for sale and then
Because
work it
we
out after.
off.
But
Me off.
we can't work it out after. We have to come to the agreement that okay, even if she gets 100 plus, but not half. Y'all think she should get half? We need a lawyer. I think I need a lawyer to hit me up because at
Too
the
high.
end,
Me, I could be a lawyer. I mean, I don't have. I'm not a real lawyer, but I
you ain't got no
represent
QC
you.
behind your name.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, or
Quality
LL.
control.
Man, you know what? Go back to work. Y'all, seriously speaking, would you, and the ladies who are on this feed right now, I want y'all to, I know itself be true. Would you want more than what you have invested in this venture? Which is you came to the table with the property. And we're not minimizing the importance of the land. You need the land in order to build a house. I get it. But do you think it warrants 50%? I remember every nail that knock was him. Every concrete block, every plywood, every sheetrock, every cement, every grout, every tile, every bathtub, every sink, every stove, every kitchen appliance. It's all him.
I'm just trying to understand in what universe where would it be that you could sell my property and come up with a profit? Because
Well,
last time I checked, it's still my land.
yeah, but Beats.
This is my land, aka this is my house.
Letitia said, for peace of mind, I'll accept what I paid. Nothing more, nothing less. Paulette says, good day. Sadly, they broke the boyfriend girlfriend code. That is never built before marriage. Right. They should have come up with a legal contract before building. However, now that they're here, they should have the property appraised and the house and land valued will be stated, and they shall come up with an agreement on how to split the sale.
I think 60-40 or 50-50 is more than reasonable.
The thing is, they can make such a decision without civil court or divorce court. Now, if they're married and got divorced, judge might say 50-50, and they will be forced to split it 50-50, unless, of course, someone was the cause of the divorce. Then the judge could award the wife everything, and the man leave to count lamp poles.
I don't know. I feel like our Bahamian judges have, they're very fair, but they might just tell the man, yeah, you get nothing just for being stupid.
Oh, God.
Just for being stupid.
He
You
was
you
in
will
love.
never do this again. Don't you ever build a house on someone else's land.
I agree. So if anybody was actually thinking it, I'm here to tell you, don't do it. We're there, the free mind on a feel good Friday. It's been great. Beats, I want my avocado, eh?
The foolish man built his house on his girlfriend land.
Folks, top of the hour, 5 o'clock. You're driving 5 right here on the Star.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama, and let me tell you about
Be
a
safe,
deal
y'all.
you can't afford to miss.